Hey guys, it's Phoenix. I want to begin this video with a very brief portion of the Steve reveal in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate video, which I'm sure many of you guys have already watched many times because it's very exciting and we all wanted that to happen. But I want to show you guys something that you may have missed if you weren't paying close attention to the trailer. So if you know what I mean, just sit tight. You probably have missed a few things about this as well because I have studied this video for a bit. So here we have Steve just dropping an anvil, which is not what I want to show you, but as we transition, there is something very wrong with this screenshot. Absolutely no hate directed to Nintendo or the release of this trailer. I just think it's so funny how they completely messed this up. And I've recreated them for you guys in the game. So watch this. So the first thing that you may have noticed are the doors to the house, which is so relevant to my channel, by the way. So we have two oak doors, and the block models they've used for the top and bottom parts of the doors are the same. And the left and right as well. So you can see the hinges are on the left for all of the doors here. So we have the same door block for all of them. And I don't know how they messed that up, but it's so funny to see. The second thing that you may notice is the doors are in the middle of the blocks. So in Minecraft, you can't put doors in the middle of blocks, although this might just be a render. It's just so strange to see doors placed in the middle rather than the inside or outside portions of the block. But I have recreated it in the game, so I will show you what it looks like and how doors behave if it was placed like this. The third thing, the house has a dirt roof. And here we have oak planks. Not necessarily wrong because it may have a second story, but hey, we potentially have a dirt roof for this house. The final thing I want to point out with this house is if you look over here as Alex walks in, it appears like there's nothing inside this house because you can see underneath the house right there as they walk through, there's nothing in this house. It is just a model for this video, which I don't blame them for. It's just so funny to see, and I wanted to recreate this in the game, which I have done. So I've made the models, I've made this house. I'm going to show you guys what this looks like in the game. And this is what it looks like. Those are the models of Alex jumping up and down, and that's Steve running through the hole, which Alex swaps in apparently. So this is what it looks like. We've got the glitch doors, which I'll show you guys in a second. It's just a simple block model. We've got a 2-block jump that's required to enter the house. And if I just remove the two models, you can see this is what kind of appears to be the interior of the house. So as Steve runs in and the camera pans around the house, you can see that this is exactly what it kind of looks like. So this is the interior. I believe there is a wall back here, but there is no base. So there's no floor in this house. I think there is mossy cobblestone. It looked like there was. And we've got a grass base, which if I turned on random tick speed, that would not be there. And if you look over here, it does look like that is the case. And now we've got Steve running in. Alex jumping up and down, that's the roof. I think that is a dirt roof. I had debated about whether it was granite, but they were using the newer textures, so, and that's not what granite looks like. I think the older textures of granite may have looked like that, but it's not. I think it's dirt. This is the correct orientation of the house. It's either south or north because of the textures of the oak planks. Otherwise, everything is the same. Now, the doors. The first thing that was pointed out to me by my viewers on the Reddit, r/PhoenixSC, the doors are wrong. And not only the textures of the doors, or the models, it's also placed in the middle of the blocks. And that is impossible in Minecraft. So what happens if you have doors like this? Watch. Can't interact. I have to interact like this. There is no way to place them on the edges. That's what the door is. It's in the middle. The hitbox is right there. And if you want to do it like this, even though the hitbox is now transferred to the other side of the block, it's still in the middle. And that's... Oh. I even have a hard time. I have a really hard time opening and closing this door. It's so strange. I can walk straight through it, even though I shouldn't be able to. So that's what happens. And so if I place them side by side like this, when they're both open... That's what it is. You can't even walk in between them. You have to walk through them. The hinges are wrong. The hitbox is wrong. Look, if they didn't mess up the bottom texture, probably no one would have noticed. But they messed it up. And so all I had to do was just create a quick resource pack and just shift the block and use the wrong texture. So I applied the wrong texture to it and I flipped it. And so we have them oriented wrong, spaced out wrong, and also textured wrong. So... that is the oak door from the video. I didn't even think I'd have to make this video, but it's just so funny to just see what happens and what the house might look like in-game. A lot of great things have happened in the gaming entertainment industry lately. So, and if you enjoy this type of creative content where I integrate pop culture into the game of Minecraft, subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Take care.